We are in Express Extra, and if it's January, of course, at this time of year, it must be CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, taking place over in Las Vegas. It's the largest technology show in the world. It possesses and showcases the latest innovations to hit the shops sometime in the future. And we sent Samuel Burke there to find out what's been going on. Samuel, obviously we're going to talk about some of the new and exciting innovations, but obviously this is going to be a really important time for companies, whether they're small or large, to talk about their supply chains, particularly as far as the current tensions with China are concerned. Talk us through it, because I know you've been having conversations.
Julia, I think nothing is more emblematic of the trade chain that we have around the world than e-scooters, so popular in the United States and other places around the world. But of course, almost all of them come from China. This year at CES, we're seeing 20% fewer Chinese companies compared to last year. That, of course, comes as the trade war is in full gear. But talking to the American CEOs here of startups, they tell me that for the first time, they're really using this opportunity at CES. Instead of just thinking about the consumer, also talking to manufacturers and just trying to figure out how they deal with the trade war. Listen to the CEO of this company, the Jetson scooter, tell me how he's taking advantage of this opportunity in Las Vegas.
It's going to be very important that we explore it from all angles. We're going to be talking to our competitors, we're going to be talking to manufacturers, we're going to be talking to our customers. It'll definitely be on the agenda of every meeting we have. 10%, 25% tariffs are big numbers. They're going to affect not just the way we manufacture, but the way that our consumers purchase product.
Yeah, Samuel, there's nothing like having a serious conversation about Chinese tensions when you're on a scooter about to scoot away. Very exciting. Talk me through it, because we have talked about this a lot and it's clearly front and center at the CES too.
Yeah, at the end of the day, these companies are not looking to bring jobs back to America because these jobs never were in America, Julia. What they're looking at are neighboring countries in Asia, sometimes other places in the world. So if you want to talk about winners and losers, Cambodia and Vietnam would be the biggest winners from what I'm hearing. And look, these companies want to keep on producing. They think that as more mom and dads are riding e-scooters, their kids will as well. So you've got this $100 e-scooter for kids. Of course, I've got a helmet with it. It's not a Razor scooter, it's an electric scooter so the kids can keep up with mom and dad as best as possible. And the CEOs tell me, look, at the end of the day, we can pass on the cost only so much until consumers just can't afford these types of devices. We know that there's a dividing line and the trade war will push them closer and closer. They're very worried about the tariffs here.
Yeah, as they all should be, I think. I'm just looking at that table there and I can see some glasses. Talk to me about some of the innovations that we're watching out for as well.
Yeah, these are a pair of glasses called Focals. They cost about $1,000 from a company called North. Now, you're probably thinking, Samuel, you spent years talking about Google Glass. Nothing really ever came of that. This company thinks the mistake that Google made was having something that looked too futuristic, not stylish enough. So these look like a typical pair of glasses. The difference is they've got a transmitter, let's say, that will put text on the screen. So right now I could be listening, or rather looking at the basics only. They don't want to put tons of video, they say. They just have text messages, calendar updates, and Google Maps, of course, so I can be walking around, seeing the directions, driving and seeing the directions. And instead of doing this, Julia, you've got a ring that you can be discreetly using to scroll. But don't worry, I'm not texting and reporting at the same time.
No, that's allowed. Multitasking's allowed. How much are they, did you say?
$1,000. New tech doesn't come cheap.
No, I hope they do more than just text while you're talking to me as well. Samuel Burke, enjoy it. We're going to have some fun over the next 2 days.